Hola, buenos dias, soy Andy.
Buenos dias, soy Clive.
Right, this was actually going to be our final video here, but we mentioned yesterday about exciting news. Exciting news for some, I suppose, and probably disappointing news for others. But tomorrow there's a national strike in Spain, and therefore our flight's been cancelled, so we're not going home.
Anyway, another day. That was the surprising news yesterday, wasn't it? We've got another day here.
Yesterday I got a text and a phone call from British Airways. We'd heard that there was a strike, but we didn't know. Ainsley didn't seem to think anyone was taking much notice of it. But then they cancelled our flight. Thankfully, with the help, thanks to Ainsley for letting us stay here for another night and taking us to the airport on Friday instead of Thursday. But we've been very lucky. I must thank my son Ben at home. One of the wonders of this place, and I meant to mention this before, is that we do have internet access, hence the fact that we've been doing these videos, and also we've got TV and that as well. So we were actually yesterday able to sort all this out, phoning my son and sort of emailing him this sort of stuff, and we sorted it all out.
I know.
And got on the same flights as well by having to do it because we booked in different.
Just 24 hours. We're basically on the same flight, 24 hours late.
Yeah. So we've got an extra day, so this won't be our final video. We're going to be doing another couple of videos and that sort of stuff. But anyway, what are we going to talk about today? Can you remember?
Well, I just wanted to say, first of all, I wanted to say that I was a bit of a misery yesterday, wouldn't I? I've got to be,
only
not
yesterday.
like me. No, only yesterday. I was hungover from the night before. I was fragile. I wasn't going to drink any beer at all.
You didn't, to be fair to you, didn't have any. I only had one myself. I have one.
Are you sure?
No, there's only one.
Okay, I'll let you off. But
You've
anyway,
only got two left.
I was a bit of a misery yesterday. But I must say that it's quite funny because I was a bit hungover to say the least. During the night, I was getting out having a drink of water. Now the funny thing is, I've noticed over the last few days, we seem to have a bit of a beer fairy because every time when I wake up in the morning and open the fridge, we had 24 cans of beer. Very nice beer. Cerveza is beer, cerveza. Yeah. And it's been going down. And I've noticed, and yesterday we were down to 2 beers. Now I know I've only had about 8, so there must be a beer fairy helping themselves to those beers in the night.
But apart from a beer fairy, and I'll probably hold my hands up to
I thought you would,
I've got to, but there's a cake fairy.
Is there?
And a chocolate fairy.
Are you sure?
Yeah, the place is full of fairies.
I'm sure there's a few
cake
people
fairy.
might agree
When
with
we
that.
got here, I bought some of these cakes. They're called Magdalenas, and they're something that myself and my family have eaten. We've been here before. So I bought a big bag of them. Clive says,
"You're not going to blame me, are you?"
Hang on, let me finish. So I said, but I'm going to get these cakes. Clive said, well, I don't want to eat cakes. I've got to look after my formerly svelte self. And so I'm not going to eat cakes. I don't want the temptation. So in the night, he's getting up every hour to have a drink of water because he's dehydrated. And every time he got up, he had a cake as well.
Can I just explain to the
thing
listener?
was, you ate the remaining cakes. It wasn't as though you left some, you ate all of them.
No, there's a couple left.
That's the new bag.
Oh, sorry, the new bag.
They're the ones I had
left in the new bag.
They're the ones I had to buy to replace them.
Yeah.
And after those are gone as well.
Well, I just want to explain it. The other night I was hungover. I was feeling fragile, and I couldn't sleep all night. I know get the violins out is a sob story. So every hour I was getting up. Every hour, on the hour, I hear the church bells, I get up to make myself a glass of water.
Make a glass of water?
Well, pour a glass of water. And I see this bag of open cakes, so I thought, it won't do any harm to have one little cake. I was feeling a bit peckish, all that beer. So I had one little cake with every glass of water. So 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning, I had to have a cake.
It's just as well the night wasn't longer. After you demolished your cake, you probably started on the furniture.
Well, the thing is, we're going to have a bit of a wild night tonight, I think.
Well, we are
We've got some more beer.
Yeah, we've got some more beer, which we've got to take. We're going out for a meal tonight. A very nice guy that we've met in town. We're going to have a meal. So this was going to be our final night, but obviously it won't be now. So Clive could be a bit more fragile than mine. I'm just hoping that this meal's going to happen though, because I'm not going to mention names. I don't want to mention names. But we were in the bar the other night with the same particular person, and somebody else had come to have a meal with this person.
Torremolino.
No, Tenerife.
Oh, sorry, Tenerife. Yeah.
Not specifically for the meal, but that was part of it. Arranged, and they never did get the meal because they spent the whole evening in the bar. So I've got to go now.
That whole evening was spent in a drunken haze. That was our drunken night. And the poor guy, we won't name names.
No, it's not fair on anyone.
No, but the guy who come from wherever it was, he never got his meal, so I'm hoping we will tonight.
So I'm hoping that, you know, we're going to have a good night tonight. As I said, we're going to have another good day here.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping that I'll wake up in the morning, we've still got some cakes left, we've still got some beer left, and some water and chocolate, because this guy, when he eats chocolate, he demolishes a whole bar. He doesn't just have a couple of pieces, he has to eat the whole one. Yesterday, you had a bar of hazelnut, and this is how bad it is. He actually swapped me the beer for the chocolate. And he opened a bar of hazelnut chocolate and joked. I thought he was joking when he said he'd finished it all.
It was only 100 grams. I mean, it's only that size. I mean,
I know, but it's a whole bar.
You're making it sound like it's that big.
Well,
but
if it had been, you'd have eaten it.
But I had to swap. I didn't feel like drinking alcohol. I knew he's got a bit of a taste for alcohol. So I said, can we do a deal? You have the 2 remaining cans of beer. I swear I've had 8 out of 24. And I don't know where the others have gone. But anyway, so I swapped it for 1 bar of hazelnut, and it was lovely.
It was gone in a flash. Anyway, we better leave it there because we've got sun tanning and things like that, and swimming to do, haven't we?
Yeah.
Well, some of us anyway. And beer to drink, and cake to eat, and chocolate to swallow, and so. Anyway, so we're going to leave it there. When we'll see you again tomorrow. Yeah, a bonus video.
And I probably will be in that fragile state again tomorrow. As I have been the other night.
Yeah.
So get lots of cakes in and leave them by the walking machine, and I can help myself.
Adios.
No, adios.
Hola.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dear. You've been here how many days and you still can't get it right?
Yeah.
It's
Adios.
pathetic, isn't it? Adios.